What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Emissary legendary variant of the CR-56 AMAX assault rifle. Before we begin, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Let me know what you think of the Emissary in the comments below if you have used it. As I have already said, this is the Emissary, which is a legendary variant of the CR-56 AMAX assault rifle. The base model of the CR-56 AMAX was released as part of Season 4 on the 11th of June 2020. However, to unlock the Emissary legendary variant, you'll have to either grind your way, or pay your way, to level 100 in the Season 4 Battle Pass, where you will unlock a Captain Price skin, a vehicle skin, and the Season 4 emblem alongside the Emissary variant of the CR-56 AMAX. Let's have a closer look at this variant. In terms of the appearance of the Emissary, I personally really like it. The black body of the weapon with the gold features looks really sleek and adds an extra dimension to the appearance of the weapon, instead of just having everything black. I think this is one of the better looking assault rifles in Call of Duty so far this year. This is in no small part down to the attachments being emblazoned with gold features, which really makes the Emissary variant stand out. So these are the attachments that upgrade the Emissary from a decent variant of the CR-56 AMAX to a very good assault rifle. On the muzzle we have a compensator, the barrel is an FS 8.3 inch intruder, the stock is an F-Tac Spartan, the rear grip is a bit of a mouthful, so wish me luck. The XRK CR-56 rubberized wrap grip, and finally the underbarrel is a Commando foregrip. When combined all together, these attachments add a good bit of accuracy and mobility to the CR-56 AMAX, whilst very slightly decreasing the range of the weapon. These attachments have no other impact on damage, fire rate or control, and honestly, it doesn't really need these stats increased through the attachments. When we look at the attachments more closely, we can see the impact of each of the attachments individually. First of all, the muzzle compensator adds a slight improvement to the accuracy and the control of the Emissary, but also reduces mobility slightly. The FS 8.3 inch intruder barrel has slightly more impacts on the Emissary than the muzzle compensator. This barrel reduces accuracy, range and control slightly, but also boosts mobility by a good amount, which makes up for the reductions in the other areas. The F-Tac Spartan stock also increases mobility while also reducing accuracy by a small amount and control by slightly more, but nothing too noticeable. The XRK CR-56 rubberized wrap rear grip also reduces control but gives a big boost to accuracy, which makes up for the reductions from the other attachments. Finally, the Commando foregrip on the underbarrel reduces mobility slightly but also improves range and control slightly, but also improves accuracy a good deal. All these attachments combine together to create an efficient and accurate assault rifle which performs very well in game. It's clear when you first start playing with the Emissary that movement with the CR-56 variant is very easy and smooth. It makes such a difference having a weapon which has a high mobility and actually plays that way, unlike some of the other assault rifles like the Odin and the Scar. I would say that the Emissary actually plays more like an SMG instead of an assault rifle, which I was not expecting. I find the accuracy on the Emissary quite good. I wouldn't exactly say that the accuracy is as good as the stats show at a longer range, due to the recoil the Emissary has, but over shorter and medium ranges, the accuracy on the Emissary is very good. One of the only improvements I would make to the Emissary variant of the CR-56 is adding an optic to improve the accuracy over longer range, such as the Scout Combat Optic, which adds a bit of range, or the GI Mini Reflex, which I personally like on all my weapons. Saying that, I'm not too sure which current attachment I would take off the Emissary to be replaced with the optic. In terms of range, this is similar to the accuracy. It is impacted by the recoil of the Emissary, but overall the range is good but could be made even better by an addition of a decent optic, but again, I don't know what I would take off the Emissary in order to have another optic. Damage is also good. Generally it takes 2 to 3 body shots to kill an enemy, which is good. It has one of the highest damage ratings in the assault rifle class, and this is evident through playing with the Emissary. This is particularly noticeable in smaller maps like Cheshire Park and Shipment, where it's helpful to have a high damage weapon to kill a number of enemies in a shorter time frame. Fire rate on the Emissary is also very good and is typical of an assault rifle. This combined with the damage the Emissary deals makes this variant of the CR-56 very efficient and effective in game. Mobility, as I have already mentioned slightly, is excellent, and the Emissary definitely plays like an SMG, which I love. Finally, the control of the Emissary is very good. This combined with the mobility of the weapon means that overall movement is excellent, meaning you can slide around corners and aim very quickly, which is such a huge advantage across all game modes in Call of Duty this year. In terms of improvements I would make to the legendary Emissary variant of the CR-56 AMAX assault rifle, I am struggling to think of any apart from the optic, which I have mentioned a few times so far. Saying that, the attachments the Emissary currently has make it a highly effective assault rifle. Overall, I am a very big fan of the Emissary, and it is definitely deserving of its legendary rating, unlike the Brookside, which I reviewed in my last video, which you can watch through the link in the description of this video. I really enjoy playing with the Emissary, and it is up there with one of my favourite weapons to use in Call of Duty Modern Warfare at the minute. Have you used the Emissary yet? You can let me know what you thought of it in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video, then why not leave a like and subscribe to the channel? It's free after all and means that you never miss another video that I post. Finally, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Get